Hi there. Before we can start editing our videos, we really need to decide on what software we're going to use. There is Windows Live Moviemaker, which is to run with Windows 7 and I presume Windows 8. Maybe Windows 8 has a newer version. It's a very straightforward editor, great for cutting the ads out of a TV recording, but really very little function for anything else. There is the old Windows Moviemaker 2.6. Both of these, if you Google them, they'll come straight up with the Microsoft download. This came out free with Windows XP and is still quite a good editor. It's certainly good for splicing and putting transitions in, adding sound, but you can't do voiceovers very easily, and it does crash quite often. Now, what is on your laptops is, if you go All Programs, you have got Adobe Premiere Elements 10. Now I've just opened that here. Let's go in to a new project because some of these decisions are a bit daunting at the very beginning. Now on the school desktops there is Windows Premiere Pro. With a lot of mucking around you can export from Elements. Elements has an automatic video quick movie, which I'll show you in just a minute, but you can export from that and import into Premiere Pro with a bit of mucking around. I'm not sure why we're not getting our new project, but Elements is also on the desktops, so Elements would be my recommendation for you to produce your video for your website. It certainly is taking quite a while to open up. Maybe we're in business now. What is it that we've got open here? That's our original. Maybe we're opening two different versions here. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to have to end this. Oh, here we go. Now this is the tricky bit. You have to know, let's just save in that folder, that's okay. Now here, the project settings. This may have come up. I've done quite a bit of editing on this machine, so it may have come up to my settings. I think your default when you come up will be NTSC. That is an American format. In Australia we have a PAL format for our TVs. You don't have to understand the differences at this stage, but you do have to understand the format that your film is taken in. Now my phone takes a 720, that's a 1024 by 720 video, and it takes it at 24 frames per second. So I'm just going to go straight into this 720 folder. I've got identical folders up here with NTSC. So here's my various digital video, and then HDV is down here. So HDV, you've got 30 frames per second down there. I'm going into the digital SLR, and I will choose 720p. That's just because of my camera, and 24 frames per second. So you need to make that choice depending on, you need to look up to what your original hang on, I have my project 2, and away we go. And what we're going to do now is we're going to get our video from our computer, usually files and folders. I'm not going to do that now. And then Instant Movie is the function that is really worth mucking around with. We can choose a theme, and then later on we can break it all up and we can see how it's put together down here. So we'll leave that for another video.